As for the rest of League 2 then, Salford up against Cheltenham. Tough start for Cheltenham. I'm going to go for Salford 2, Cheltenham 0. Barrow now up against Fleetwood. Barrow on the back of some decent results. I've got this one 1-1. Crewe 3, Swindon 2. Goals in this game. Swindon leak goals. They also score them. Crewe, they lost 1-0 to Gillingham. Can they bounce back? Josh March, is he going to have a big game? I think he will. Great game on paper. As I say, Crewe 3, Swindon 2. Barnet now up against Colchester. Colchester, a couple of defeats in a row. Are they going to be able to turn it round? Not fully. I see this as 1-1, a good point for both teams before the start of the game. And yeah, Colchester need to start showing some better, more consistent form ASAP. Bromley up against my surprise package in Harrogate. I think this is going to be a close one. I can see it being 1-1 for the majority of the game and maybe at the death a Bromley winner. So I've gone for Bromley 2, Harrogate 1. Cambridge up against Newport, a struggling Newport side. I don't even think they've been that bad though. They've been unfortunate in some games. Cambridge though, they won 3-1 against Charlton midweek. I think they're going to win 3-1 again. So I've gone 3-1 to Cambridge. They're just going to have too much quality and they'll get the job done. Chesterfield up against Crawley, a tight affair this for me. I've gone for Chesterfield 1, Crawley 0. As I say, very close game. Very keen to see if Crawley can get a goal, get into the game. I don't think they will. Chesterfield 1, Crawley 0. Bristol Rovers up next, up against Grimsby. Bristol Rovers, are they now a rejuvenated team? Are they about to start this big comeback? I'm not sure. I think it's going to be Grimsby 2, Bristol Rovers 1. In all fairness, I'm recording this before Grimsby and Manchester United. So let's see how hard those Grimsby players work tonight, and that might change my prediction. But as of everything right now, 2-1 to Grimsby. MK Dons, too much quality all across the pitch, especially in the spine for Walsall. MK Dons 3, Walsall 1. Oldham up against Gillingham now. As we mentioned, Gillingham, that 1-0 win against Crewe. I think they're going to have a very similar game in this regard. It's going to be tight. I've gone for Oldham 1, Gillingham 2. I don't put enough 0-0s in my prediction, and there always are 0-0s, so I try and fit one in to at least every league. And for this league, I have gone for Shrewsbury 0, Accrington Stanley 0. And you know what? In my head, it just makes sense. But yeah, watch this now be 3-3 or something crazy. But as far as I'm concerned, Shrewsbury 0, Accrington 0. Tranmere up against Notts County. Tranmere so in form with Amari Patrick leading the way. Notts County, have they now returned to that form that will see them get into the playoffs? Maybe. Matthew Dennis, the main man for them. I'm going to go for 2-2 goals in this game. Patrick and Dennis to both have a big impact on the game.